We now come to sum number 12 and 13 of exercise 3.1, and I am going to put it on the board together because they are short sums. And remember, children, that you need to write down the instruction from the textbook. So you will write using a number line, answer the following. Now the first question that we are now dealing with, it's not the first question, it's the 12th sum. But this 12th sum says, using a number line, answer the following. Now, you will write that instruction, but we are not using a number line. We have to imagine a number line. Imagine a number line with 0 in the center, positives to the right, negatives to the left. And we answer the questions. Now, the first one I am doing for you so that you know how it has to be written in the notebook. So, you will write down the instruction for sum number 12. Then you will write A, which, W-H-I-C-H, which number is 4 units to the left of 0, to the left of 0, and put the question mark and put the arrow. I've done the first one, I'm not going to do all the others. I'm going to put arrows and write the answer. But you will write the entire instruction, put the arrow and write the answer. So imagine a number line with 0, with positives on the right and negatives to the left. Now it's asking us which number is 4 units to the left of 0. So if I have 0 here and I'm moving left 4 places. So from 0 I'll move to -1. Then I will move to -2, that is, I will move 2 places. Then I move to -3, 3 places, and then I move to -4, 4 places. So the answer is -4. This is how you will write it in your notebook. But now I am not going to write each instruction that you will write down, put an arrow, and then write your answer. B says, which number is 7 units to the right of -11? Now this has some serious counting to be done. So 7 units, we have to move 7 units to the right of -11. Now 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, right till -11. So I have to move from -11, 7 units to the right of -11. So if I have -11 say here, and I have to move to the right, it will be in that direction. Not in this direction, because if I go into this direction, from -11 I will go to -12, -13, -14. I am not to move to the left, I am to move to the right. Right of -11, 7 units. 5 and 2, 7 units. So I am here at -11. If I move to the right, from -11 I will go to -10. But if I move to the left, I will go to -12. So from -11 to the right, 7 units. Let's count. From -11 to the right, 7 units. So from -11 I will go to -10, then -9, then -8, then -7, then -6. Remember, I am moving closer to the 0 because I am moving to the right. Right of -11. So we'll do it again. From -11 I will go to -10, -9, -8, -7, -6. I have reached -6 after 5 places. Then I will go to -5 and then I will reach -4. So 5 and 2, 7. And where have I reached? I have reached -4. So this answer is also -4. Let's go to part C. Part C says, in which direction should one move to reach -67 from -80? So I am at -80. Imagine where am I? I am at -80. This is 0, -80 is far away there. So, which direction do I move to come to -67? If I move to the left, if I am here to -80, if I move to the left, listen to what the sum says again. In which direction should one move to reach -67 from -80? From -80 I have to start my journey. From minus 80 I have to start moving to reach minus 67. So minus 80 is my starting point. From there I want to go to minus 67. If I move to my left, I'll go to minus 81, minus 82, minus 83, minus 84. But I have to go to minus 67, so I'll have to move to the right. So from minus 80, I will go to minus 79, minus 78, minus 77, minus 76, minus 75, till I reach minus 67. So I have to move in the right direction. So this answer is R-I-G-H-T, right. In which direction should one move to reach 0 from minus 23? So again I imagine I am at minus 23. If I move to the left, I am going from minus 23 to minus 24, minus 25, minus 26, minus 27, minus 28, minus 29, minus 30, and in that direction, in the left direction. If I move towards the left, that's what the number sequence is going to be. Am I reaching 0? No. To reach 0, I have to move to my right. To reach 0, I have to move to my right. So from minus 23, the number that is being given to us, I will move to my right. So then I will go to minus 22, minus 21, 20, minus 20, minus 19, minus 18, minus 17, minus 15, minus 14, till I reach 0. So which direction am I moving? This also is R-I-G-H-T, right. Let's do sum number 30. Sum number 30 says, for the following statements, write true or false. Write the false statements correctly. So if the statement is false, we have to write the statement correctly. Now the first one I am doing so that you know how it has to be done in your notebook. So A says, minus 270 is greater, minus 270 is greater than minus 170. Now as I have taught you, the smaller the negative number, the greater is its value. The greater the negative number, the smaller is its value. So minus 270 is not greater than minus 170, because minus 170 is a smaller number. It will have a greater value because it is a negative sign. And 270 will be smaller because it is got a greater number with a negative sign. So the greater the number, the lesser is its value. The lesser the number, the greater is its value in negatives. So always a smaller negative number will be greater in value, but a greater negative number will always be smaller in value. So minus 270 is not greater than minus 170. So now this statement I will write, put an arrow and write false, and then I will write what is the correct answer. The correct answer would be that here it says minus 270 is greater than minus 170. So I will write minus 170 is greater than minus 270, because the statement is false. Minus 170 is greater than minus 270. Let's go to our next one. The next one says 0 is a positive integer. 0 is a positive integer. So I will write it here, B. 0 is a positive integer. Is 0 a positive integer? No. 0 is a neutral number. It is neither positive nor negative. It is the balancing number in the number line for the positives and the negatives. So here again I will write the statement and I will write false, and I will write the correct statement, that is 0 is neither positive nor negative. 0 is neither positive nor negative. Let's go to the next one. On the number line, minus 5 minus 5 is to the right of minus 1. Minus 5 is to the right of minus 1. On the number line, minus 5 is to the right of minus 1. So I imagine the number line 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Now here's minus 1 and here's minus 5. Is minus 5 to the right of minus 1? No. It is to the left of minus 1. So again this statement is also false. You will put an arrow and write false. And you will write the correct statement. And the correct statement would be minus 5 is to the left of minus 1. Because imagine the number line. You have 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Now minus 5 is there, minus 1 is here. Minus 5 is not to the right of minus 1, it is to the left of minus 1. So the statement is false. The correct statement is minus 5 is to the left of minus 1. D says all negative integers are smaller than natural numbers. Yes, that is true. This statement is true because natural numbers, what are natural numbers? Natural numbers are counting numbers from where we start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and all these numbers, believe me, are positive numbers. And but natural positive numbers are greater than negative numbers or negative integers. So all negative integers are smaller than natural numbers. Positives or all natural numbers are greater than negative numbers, and all negative numbers are smaller than positive numbers or natural numbers. So this statement is true, we don't have to do anything. All negative integers are smaller than a natural number or all natural numbers. The absolute value of an integer is always smaller than the integer. Now here I am giving you an example and then you will write the entire statement. Now this statement that they are saying that the absolute value of an integer is always smaller than the integer, the answer is false. Now why? I will give you an example. Take an example. Suppose I tell you to write the absolute value of minus 7. What would be the answer? 7. And if I tell you to write the absolute value of plus 7, that would also be 7. Now here you see that a negative has become a positive. It has increased in value. So here is the increase. The value has increased. A positive number, if you find the value, the absolute value of a positive number, it remains the number itself. Here it remains the same. So it either increases or it remains the same. It never decreases. So that is why this statement is false. And now I will write the correct statement. It says the absolute value of an integer is always smaller than the integer, and I will write the correct statement. The correct statement would be the absolute value of an integer, is always greater than or equal to the integer. Like I have shown you in the example, greater to or equal to the integer. That is why I showed you the example. A negative, if you are finding the absolute value of a negative, the value increases because the absolute value of minus 3 will become 3. It's increased in value. But if you are finding the absolute value of a positive integer, it remains the same. It doesn't decrease. So either the value will remain the same or the value will increase, but it will not decrease. So that is why the statement is false. You will copy it along with the example. That means you will write the entire statement from the book. Then you will put an arrow. Here you put an arrow. Here also you put an arrow. So statement arrow true, statement arrow false. You will write the example and then write the correct statement. Please make sure that this is divided equally. It is from here, it goes here, it comes down here. So this is the entire work for today. That is sum number 12, sum number 11, which we've already done in the previous video. 12, 13. So 11, 12 and 13 should be completed and updated in your notebook. Please do take very good care of yourself, look after yourself, stay at home.